That's security.
Security.
Okay. Security / the host. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey. How you doing?
Sound-wise. Huh?
I'm James.
You're James? I'm Lolly, Mariah. This is Drew Mosby.
Hey, Drew. So, this is Eli.
Hi, Eli. Eli welcomed us at the door.
He's a greeter.
Yes.
So wait, are y'all with Fanflex?
Yeah.
I think there was confusion then, and I was worried about that.
Okay.
So I talked to I had Fanflex for Saturday night, and I remember him saying something about Saturday. We might have a little bit of confusion.
Okay.
We can do the workaround.
So it wouldn't be my life if I didn't have a random challenge thrown in there. Yeah. Basically, I had all these people excited for this show, and then I find out that the venue double booked. Double booked. That means no show for me. That means canceling and everybody is not gonna come. It looks bad. But things ended up working out, so I'm not upset about it. It was a lot of beautiful things, actually. You'll see. You'll see.
While my pretty presence can't present my passion, boy. That I work hard, pedal to the floor. Give me my props, I can point you to the floor.
Everybody giving roses when you dead and gone. But the hustlers and the talent, we get slept on. Watch you struggling.
So, it starts really with this guy, Drew. Drew is dope. Drew is a great person, and Drew really helped put everything together for me to still be successful. He's my guitarist, but he's also a great friend. Like, without Drew, all of the beautiful things that you're about to see would not have happened. So shout out to Drew for always coming in clutch in so many different ways. Every time. Yeah. Shout out to Drew.
Let's take a long walk around the block after dark. Find a spot for us to spot. Alright. I said the topic is conversation. Well, I'm elated to have this conversation with you. We can talk about why the sky is blue, or why the sun is yellow, or why me or you are sitting in this room. I really wanna know. Money, everything like a living, everything like happiness, like just keep on going. Just keep living and striving and conversating. That's not a word, but we're gonna converse and we're gonna pretend it is one. So let's go on, sing along. We're just gonna start off with a long walk in the park. So let's do it and let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to start.
This is these blue apartments, huh? Alright, yeah, I'm okay. Alright, good. Alright, so We about to do a little studio session with Perk 504, All Love. I'm just gonna do a little feature for Morals, Respect, Love, and Mariah. It's real peaceful, real nice little piece. So I'm excited for that. You know, so we're gonna be in and out. So let's see how it goes.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And every day of my life is filled with love.
I was like, you was the one with the hook. So I want to hear how it sounds. I want to make sure I'm singing it just how he's singing it. And I just want to see how it sounds with both of our voices on it. Because he was like, well, you could read, just do it. But I'm like, it might kind of lose the feeling that we have. I don't know. Yep. I love this track though too, because it's like, it's real positive vibe.
These days, you may feel like giving up, but you ain't got a buzz, just stand on your love, yeah. And these days, nothing seems to be enough. Shit keep piling up in the midst of the struggle. And these days, you may feel like giving up, but you ain't got a buzz, just stand on your love, yeah.
These days I'm rising in the morning, spending little time for self-exploring, releasing all that's not for me. I share.
That was good. I did that. That was good. I didn't know I was gonna do that when I got the studio. But okay. I don't think I like that note. Sometimes you gotta like have the bulk of what you're gonna do in the studio, and then you gotta like go to the studio and just put whatever on the table and see what happens. Because sometimes your creativity starts flowing in ways when it's showtime. Like every time you record in the studio, that's like another performance. Like this is you performing. That's why you could tell the difference between lazy vocals and like quality vocals. Keep that same energy.
We were as one bed for a moment in time, and it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly, 'cause I know your heart, babe. Heart of another day. You'll always be a part of me. I'm a part of you indefinitely. No way you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling that's strong. No way you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. If you're determined to leave, boy, I will not stand in your way. Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly. 'Cause I know your heart, babe. I love whenever they know. I'm a part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be mine. And we'll linger on. Time can erase the feeling that's strong. No way you're never gonna shake me. 'Cause you'll always be my baby. Do-do-do.
So this event was so beautiful. This is a gender reveal for Antronice and her new coming baby boy. And this was literally the reason that I was even coming to New Orleans in the first place. So everything else that happened was just added to this. This is literally the reason for everything. So big congratulations to Antronice for one. Also, fun fact, the speaker that we used for my performance at the gender reveal came from Cafe Istanbul, by way of Drew, of course. And Cafe Istanbul is this really wonderful performance space where I found shelter. Like, this was my home away from home when I was living in New Orleans. And Chuck is the owner, and Chuck is just amazing. And so Monday nights, they have this musical experience, kind of like an open mic a little bit. It's really cool. I'm gonna let you see for yourself.
L-O-L-L-Y, Mariah like Mariah Carey. Yeah, love Mariah. I love y'all.
My performance at Cafe Istanbul was quite an interesting experience. One, I was thirsty as all get out. My mouth was dry. I'm like, I gotta sing. And it was so funny because I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing one song. And then they're like, do another song. And I'm like, okay, I'll do another one. And then they're like, do another song. And then that last song was like my song, but it was kind of funny because, you know, the band didn't know my song. So, choose songs wisely, you guys. But needless to say, it was a really good performance. Also, most of my notes were right. I've got to say, most of them are right, but you know, not all of them. I'm getting there. I am growing. But it was everything. And then even after performing, I got so much love. So many people walked up to me and were just telling me all of these wonderful things. There was one guy who was explaining that like my singing made him cry because it made him think about his mother. And when I say that, like, that hit me. That hit. Like, dang. So it felt really good to know that I touched somebody with my voice, and I'm gonna keep doing this. I like this. Have you listened to Lolly Mariah's music?
Nah, I never listened to it, but I'm down to explore, you know, around whatever it may be.
Guess who Lolly Mariah is? Me. So now we're friends, and you can listen to my music. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve.
Young Steve Zoe.
Do you mind being my little documentary?
Oh wow.
All in all, this trip was everything and more. The hiccups in the very beginning were just there so that I could be like, hey, I'm human. Because this was almost perfect. And I think maybe it was. Everything fell in line exactly how it was supposed to be. Every person who was in my tribe came in and showed out in every type of way. From Drew, who I mentioned before, to Drew and my friends, Gingerbread, the original, Angie B, to all of the Nash family, Rock Nash, who's behind the camera. Let me say Junior because that was so funny. His dad is also Rock Nash. So shout out to the whole family there. Shout out to my extended family and friends who just showed up. Shout out to all the random strangers who I didn't really know were paying attention to me, but showed me just as much love as everybody else. Shout out to Cafe Istanbul, and shout out to Chuck, and shout out to everybody who helped me. The Artisan. Oh yeah, shout out to the Artisan, because that's where I ended up performing. That's where you see me performing with Drew. And I don't know, shout out to the universe, shout out to light, shout out to all the most beautiful things there. I don't know, I'm just giving thanks. I'm grateful. Gratitude. That is all I have for this trip, and I hope many more to come. Yeah, thank you.
I wish you were my lover, flashing act so undercover. To love you down my whole life long, be it right or be it wrong. I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your mind, don't want your money. These words I say, they may sound funny, but oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing.
And by the way, I'm the Detroit girl. I am from Detroit, but let me tell you, New Orleans is my second home, and I have to make that clear. So I feel like I'm like half from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like from here. Can I say that? Like, am I a gentrifier? I'm not a gentrifier. I'm not stealing. I'm not appropriating. Am I? I'm not. I feel like I'm like married into the culture. I'm like that cousin by marriage. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. Cut it. Until next time.